Some places leave a mark on your soul, lingering long after you've left their shores. They become a part of you, their stories echoing in your memory. Montserrat is one of those rare places, a small island with a story as vast and deep as the Caribbean Sea that surrounds it. I remember standing on a ridge, gazing at Plymouth, a city once alive with laughter and music, now a ghost town buried under layers of volcanic ash. The Soufrière Hills volcano looms in the distance, a silent witness to the devastation it unleashed. The sun shone brightly, the Caribbean Sea sparkled with life, but the silence that hung over the city below was haunting, almost sacred in its stillness. A church steeple poked through the gray, a lonely reminder of what was lost, a symbol of faith and community, now half buried and silent. Homes and businesses, once full of life and laughter, now just shapes beneath hardened ash. Streets where children played and families gathered are frozen in time, preserved by tragedy. It felt like looking at a photograph from another era, a sepia-toned memory made real. Yet this isn't ancient history. This happened in our time, to people who still remember. The green hills of Montserrat, the Emerald Isle, stand in stark contrast to the gray wasteland below. Nature's beauty and nature's fury, side by side. But this isn't just a story of loss or destruction. It's also a story of hope, of rebirth, and of the unbreakable will to survive. It's about the strength of Montserrat's people, their courage to start over, to rebuild, and to support one another through unimaginable hardship. Forced to flee their homes, they rebuilt their lives in the north, forging a new future from the ashes. New neighborhoods rose, filled with hope and determination. Their resilience is a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of disaster, people can find joy, rebuild community, and look to the future. Seeing Plymouth forces you to reflect on what truly matters, on the fragility of life, and the strength found in unity and hope. Cities can vanish, but the spirit and memories of a people endure. The past is never truly gone as long as stories are told and lessons remembered. Montserrat teaches us about nature's power and humanity's quiet strength, how destruction can give way to renewal, and how loss can inspire resilience. It's more than a beach destination. It's a place of reflection, survival, and the enduring power of hope. Here you connect with a story that deserves to be heard, a story that changes you, if you let it. The island's heart beats on, stronger than ever, a living testament to the courage and hope of its people. Montserrat, a small British territory in the Caribbean, is known as the Emerald Isle for its lush landscapes and Irish heritage. Its history is woven from indigenous roots, Irish settlers, and African influences. Before the volcano, it was a peaceful haven, attracting artists and musicians to its famous AIR studios. Life was simple, creative, and full of promise. But beneath the beauty, the Soufrière Hills volcano slept, a silent giant. Few imagined it would awaken and change everything. Montserrat's story is now divided before and after the eruption. The eruption didn't erase its rich culture, it added a dramatic new chapter. Today the island's vibrant spirit endures, shaped by its past and its people. Before 1995, Plymouth was the heart of Montserrat, bustling, colorful, and close-knit. Markets thrived, laughter filled the streets, and the harbor buzzed with life. The volcano was just a scenic backdrop, not a threat. Tourists came for authentic experiences, hiking, diving, and the island's warm hospitality. Life was predictable, anchored in tradition and community. The biggest worries were hurricanes or dry spells, never the volcano. Generations built their dreams here, proud of their capital. No one imagined it could all disappear. The peace and security made what happened next even more tragic. The Soufrière Hills would soon change everything. The community's world was about to be turned upside down. In 1995, the Soufrière Hills volcano began to stir. Earthquakes rumbled beneath the ground, steam hissed from new cracks, and a growing sense of unease swept across Montserrat. For generations, the mountain had loomed quietly over the island, but now, its silence was broken. Scientists rushed to monitor the volcano's every move, setting up equipment and watching for signs of danger. Residents gathered in small groups, casting anxious glances at the mountain, hoping for calm, but fearing the worst as tremors became more frequent. For 2 years, evacuations became a part of daily life. Families packed up their belongings again and again, never knowing if they would return. Schools closed, businesses shuttered, and the rhythm of life was constantly interrupted by the threat of disaster. Then on June 25, 1997, the unimaginable happened. The volcano erupted with a force no one had seen before, sending shockwaves through the island. A massive pyroclastic flow, an avalanche of superheated gas and rock, tore down the mountain, obliterating everything in its path. Homes, roads, and entire neighborhoods vanished in moments. 19 lives were lost that day and the sky turned black with ash. Day became night as thick clouds blotted out the sun and the air was filled with choking dust. The eruption marked the beginning of years of relentless destruction. The volcano continued to erupt, reshaping the island and forcing people to abandon everything they knew. Plymouth, once the bustling capital, was buried beneath meters of ash and debris. Its buildings were flattened or vaporized, leaving only ghostly outlines where life once thrived. The harbor, once a gateway to the world, filled with ash. The city was erased from the map, its streets and homes lost beneath a gray wasteland. The southern two-thirds of Montserrat became an exclusion zone, a forbidden land where only silence and ruin remained. Over half the population fled the island, many never to return. Streets emptied, and once vibrant neighborhoods became deserted. Families were separated, scattered across the globe, and a centuries-old way of life vanished almost overnight. The population dropped from 11,000 to less than 3,000, leaving only a small, determined community to carry on. It was a profound loss, not just of homes and possessions, but of a community's heart and soul, its shared memories and traditions. Montserrat would never be the same. The island was forever changed, its people marked by tragedy but also by resilience and hope for the future. Today, Montserrat South remains a silent exclusion zone, off-limits, ruled by the volcano. The once bustling heart of the island is now a forbidden landscape, where nature has reclaimed what was lost. The air is thick with a sense of absence, and the boundaries are marked not just by fences but by the weight of memory. Entry is tightly controlled, safety is paramount. Only authorized personnel and guided tours are allowed beyond the barriers, ensuring that the dangers of the volcano are respected. The checkpoints stand as silent sentinels, reminders of the risks that still linger. From safe vantage points you see Plymouth's ruins, gray, desolate, almost lunar. The city's skeleton stretches out beneath a blanket of ash, its streets eerily empty, its buildings frozen in time. Only a few buildings poke through the ash, like the church steeple, a symbol of loss. These remnants stand as silent witnesses to the lives once lived here, their shapes distorted by the relentless force of nature. Guided tours reveal a world frozen in time. Visitors walk carefully among the ruins, each step stirring up memories and dust, each corner revealing another fragment of the past. Roads cut through ash walls, abandoned homes and cars tell stories of sudden flight. Personal belongings lie scattered, hinting at the hurried departures and the lives interrupted in an instant. The silence is overwhelming, broken only by the wind and the volcano's hiss. It's a haunting quiet, filled with the echoes of what once was, a city's heartbeat now stilled. Every ruin is a memory, every shell a story. Toys, photographs, and furniture remain, untouched, as if waiting for their owners to return. The old hotel, the legislative building, now just hollow reminders. Once places of gathering and decision, they now stand empty, their purpose erased by disaster. Nature's power is undeniable. The fragility of life, clear. Green hills creep back over the ruins, a stark contrast to the gray devastation, showing how life persists even after tragedy. The exclusion zone is more than rubble. It's a memorial. It honors not just loss, but the resilience of those who once called this place home. It stands as a testament to the volcano's force and the community that once thrived here. The landscape tells a story of destruction, but also of endurance and hope. Visiting is a sobering lesson in resilience. Each visitor leaves with a deeper understanding of nature's unpredictability and the strength of the human spirit. The past lingers, echoing through the ash, whispering stories of Montserrat's lost city and the enduring hope that remains. Visiting Montserrat is an emotional journey. First comes awe. The sheer power of the volcano is humbling. The landscape's contrast, lush green and desolate gray, reminds you of nature's might. Then comes sadness, seeing the remnants of lives interrupted. A child's toy in the ash, empty school desks. These moments hit hard. But inspiration soon follows. The people of Montserrat have rebuilt with courage and resilience. Their story is not just about loss, but about starting again. This community has adapted, survived, and thrived. You leave with a deep connection to nature, history, and the human spirit. Montserrat challenges and changes you. It's more than sightseeing. It's a lesson in endurance. The island's story stays with you long after you leave. Like a phoenix, Montserrat is rising anew. The north, untouched by the volcano, is now the island's vibrant heart. Around Little Bay, a new town is taking shape. Government buildings, a port, new homes. Progress is slow, but determination drives it forward. The island's natural beauty remains. Lush hills, clear waters, and secluded beaches. Hiking trails offer stunning views, and the creative spirit thrives. What truly makes Montserrat special is its people. Their warmth, optimism, and sense of community are stronger than ever. Visitors are welcomed with open arms and inspiring stories. Life in the north is peaceful, focused on sustainable tourism and creativity. Birdwatching, diving, and black sand beaches await. Montserrat isn't trying to recreate the past, it's forging a new identity, honoring its history, embracing the future. Hope and courage define the island's rebirth. Montserrat needs visitors who seek more than a typical beach holiday. By coming here, you become part of its recovery. Your support helps local businesses and strengthens the community. Hire a local guide, visit the Volcano Observatory, and listen to personal stories. This isn't disaster tourism, it's bearing witness to resilience. By sharing what you learn, you help keep Montserrat's story alive. Tell others about the buried city, the volcano, and the people's strength. Become an ambassador for this remarkable island. Supporting Montserrat is a life-changing experience. It's a chance to witness nature's power and humanity's endurance. Be more than a tourist, be a friend, a supporter, a witness. Visit Montserrat and your presence becomes a gesture of hope. Stand with the island as it builds its future. A journey to Montserrat is a journey into the heart of humanity. Here, sorrow and hope exist side by side. The volcano's power and the island's beauty reveal its true soul. Montserrat wears its scars with pride, a badge of survival. Visiting connects you to something real and profound. The island reminds us of the power of community and the ability to rebuild. Its story is one of hope, courage, and the unbreakable human spirit. By learning and sharing Montserrat's journey, you carry its inspiration home. Walk its hills, meet its people, and let the story sink in. Discover Montserrat and discover a piece of yourself.